y'all, it's me Marty. Welcome to another video. And I am on I-40 eastbound in New Mexico. And I'm getting off of I-40. And I am going to get on to historic Route 66 in Tucumcari, New Mexico. And so I just thought I'd have the phone, my camera on the dash going as I drive through town. Kind of a drive-through, quick little tour of Tucumcari. So Tucumcari is on the eastern edge of New Mexico, and it's actually one of the towns on Route 66 that has survived. Oh, little note here, look on the mountain here. There's a rock up there. See that rock up there? That looks like it's gonna fall. I've noticed that every time I take this route here, it looks like it's ready to go down. When it does, it's gonna fall on I-40 there, so hopefully nobody's driving by when it does. Anywho, a lot of towns, so Route 66 goes from California to Illinois, LA to Chicago, and it was the mother road, the big road that came through, one of the biggest first roads that went across the country. Anyway, yeah, that was back in the 40s, I believe, and then in the 60s, they put the interstate system through. And when that happened, a lot of towns died. And some of them still thrived, but a lot of them died. Because now their towns weren't right on Route 66. Look at this right here on the right. This is an old truck stop. Looked like it was a nice truck stop in its time. Actually, I think there's a couple truck stops here. It looks like it was two of them. It's just really neat to see those old places. Lots of graffiti, of course, but I like to just see the history. You just wonder, you just think about all the different history of old places like that. Anyway, when the interstate system came through, and in this area it was I-40, or it is I-40, you know, that bypassed a lot of towns. A lot of towns died, some survived. If the town was closer to I-40, there's a better chance of them surviving. And some towns, you know, they were bigger, and maybe they went out of their way to make to help the town survive. And so there is towns like in New Mexico anyway, like Grants, what's some other ones? Well, it's Santa Rosa, Albuquerque, and Tucumcari here that have survived and thrived even. And have, the hotels and gas stations and restaurants and cafes and motels, all those places, museums. Here's another one right here, an abandoned hotel here. Look at that, old abandoned hotel. Paradise Cafe, it says there. And so a lot of places have survived, and they still are going. Now Tucumcari, I think there's around 5,000 people that live here. Here's another old hotel, motel, Payless Inns. That's just crumbled to the ground there. So I am on US 54 east, going through Tucumcari. So I'm going to go right down, well, there's kind of two main streets, but I'm going to go down the main street of Tucumcari where most of the businesses are. A lot of neat motels, yeah, you can just kind of see as I'm driving through town. You know, and some of these places even still have neon lights at night. I've never seen them. I wish I could park here somewhere for the night. I would, just to see the neon lights, but no place to park a truck really. There are a couple truck stops in Tucumcari, but they're on the other side of town. Now here's a little Texaco gas station here on the right. I don't think it's open anymore. Well, it looks like, well, there's a little antique store, it looks like. Old truck there, and Tucumcari Trading Post. Looked like there was, oh, that actually is open. It looked like there was a motel there, so that's pretty cool. And as we go through town here, you'll see a few modern places too. You know, there's probably a dollar store or a modern gas station, but there's a lot of older places too. Some of them are abandoned, but some of them are still going. Here's another motel on the right here. It doesn't even have a sign up, but it looks like it's still open. There's people there. There's newer cars, but there's some older cars there too. I'm going to try to go through town slowly here so you can see everything. A lot of Route 66 signs. We got the Buckaroo Motel on the left here. The TriStar Inn on the right. It looks a little newer. I mean, it's still probably from the 60s, but yeah, the Buckaroo Motel on the left here. Oh, looks like it's still open. And there's a Route 66 gas station on the right here. It says Happy Motoring. It's abandoned. There's a Magnolia Mobile Oil on the right here. Get your kicks on Route 66. And there's the Ranch House Cafe on the left there. We just passed. Here's a drive-in on the left. There's nothing left but the sign. Looks like there's a new building there now. There's a newer gas station on the right. Looks like there's a little community college on the right over here. So there is some newer places here. Here's the Budget Inn on the right. There's a Powwow Restaurant and Lounge on the left here. Travelers Motor Inn on the right. And there's another lounge on the left here. Kind of a Native American eagle or bird on there. Kind of cool. Ruby's Diners on the right here. You know, there's a lot of places that are abandoned. There's places that are still going. And then there's newer places too. Kind of a mixture. But yeah, there's still about 5,000 people live here. So town is still going good. Another little gas station on the left here. And we got a visitor center on the right. So there's some visitor centers and museums here also. Yeah, we got a Dollar General on the right here. Some newer places too, but Route 66 Smoke Shop on the right here. It was a gas station at one time, I think. Yeah, a couple newer businesses here. Mesa Lands Museum down on the left down there somewhere. Showed a dinosaur on there, so I bet that's interesting. Oh, there's the La Cita Mexican Foods on the right here. Over there. Oh, we got ambulance coming through town here. Hopefully everybody's okay. You know, the movie Cars, you know, used a lot of these Route 66 towns as inspiration to make the movie Cars. Tucumcari, Santa Rosa, you know, other places in New Mexico, Arizona, other states where Route 66 went through. Older places here again, and some of these places are older buildings, but they're newer businesses in them. I'm gonna get in the left lane here. Let's see some of these other places. Got the Americana Motel on the right here. Looks like that one's still open. Historic Route 66. The Vista on the right here. And that doesn't look like that's open anymore. And there's the Trails West Lounge on the right. I think that's been closed for a while. A couple other modern places here. So we got a couple of real historic ones coming up here. And you can slow down the video or screenshot if you want to look at them more. We got a drive-in on the left here. It says tattoos now. But it was the Outlaw Drive-In. We have the Motel Safari on the right here. And coming up here on the left is the Blue Swallow Motel, which is still open. And yeah, that place right there, one of the most historic places on all of Route 66. Another old, the Route 66 gift shop on the left here. And there's TP Curios or whatever on the right. That was kind of in the movie Cars. There's a Golden Dragon on the right here. The Roadrunner Lodge on the left. There's the Relax Inn. A couple old cars there on the right. There's an old coffee shop and eatery. Another motel there. Can't read it. Yeah. We got the Dell's Restaurant on the right here, and the Palomino Motel on the left, another historic one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Big town of Tucumcari, New Mexico. And there's a couple of other off streets, you know, side streets too, that have, you know, historic places. Some that are, again, closed and abandoned, and some are still open. Here's another place on the right here. Can't really read it. Looked like it was an old motel, old gas station on the left here. It looks like there's a park on the right here. Oh, look at that. There's part of an airplane next to this place. Oh, that looks cool. What is this here? Route 66 Motel. And another plane in front there. That's pretty cool. And the Tucumcari Inn on the right here. Very cool. Very historic. One of the most historic towns on Route 66. Ken's Ice Cream on the right here. And that's about it. So yeah, I am going to get on 54 here, continue on it, going north and east. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Just wanted to give you a little glimpse, a moving tour, driving through of Tucumcari, New Mexico. If you like my channel, please subscribe and watch my other videos. I got tons of other videos you can watch. And yeah, please comment too. I like to talk to you all and just connect through my channel. It's really fun. So I've made some friends through my YouTube channel, which is amazing. God can do anything. He can connect people in any way, any place. And it's really a blessing to me. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.